Imagine you were going to write a song. What would it be about?
Love, hate, betrayal, partying, letting go, perseverance, dreams.
What instruments would you select? What kind of beat would it have? What would it sound like? While cooking shows often require aspiring chefs to create different dishes using the same ingredients, on every episode of Versus, we challenge separate groups of musicians to each write a song using the same inspiration. Each group then mixes that inspiration with their own sound. Sabine Valley are a rock band comprised of 4 friends who are still in high school. They describe their sound as okay and alright, but have built quite a fan base in less than 2 years together. Their musical influences range from classic rock, 90s grunge, and modern music like Gorillaz and Royal Blood. Before they graduate high school, they plan on releasing a debut album.
I think of melodies. I don't think of lyrics first. I think of she always makes really good melodies. So, yeah.
I always kind of struggle with what melody I'm gonna do, and so I always record it, and then I go home and try something out, and I come back and I'm like, hey guys, is this cool? And then they either say yeah or no.
I guess that's how we normally do it. Just someone brings something in and we build off of it.
My dad's big on older bands like that. He likes Depeche Mode. When I was a kid, we used to be in the car together and we used to listen to old bands like Queen and AC/DC. And then my stepdad got me into more punk rock.
So my top priority as a student is getting my homework done so I can graduate. And then if I have any free time, it's all dedicated to music.
Will that change when you graduate?
Ooh.
Jeff Coleman and the Feeders have been fixtures of their local music scene for over 20 years. Their sound combines widescreen Southwestern Americana with classic rock and roll. With songs about drinking, flying dinosaurs, and broken hearts, they're always ready for their next good time. Either with the Feeders or just Jeff, flying solo.
I played here for 15 years, and then I stopped playing for about 2.5 years. And so the piano was, I came back today and I started playing, and it was not happy with me.
The Feeders rule, so as far as musicianship-wise, I'm not worried about it at all.
I've been playing bass with this band, holding the low end down since 2005. I'm lucky to play with such proficient musicians, kind of bringing out the best in each other.
You left me all alone, so I went home with your sister.
Hadn't really done a song on demand like this this much. It'll be a challenge, but I think we can do it. I think it's something that we can do.
Writing and stuff with the feeders is so kind of effortless that I'm kind of excited to see where it goes. So we've got parameters, which is kind of neat.
Looking forward to seeing what we can come up with. You know, primarily known as a drinking band, so.
But it should be challenging, and hopefully we'll come up with a good song. I'll get back to you if it's a good one or not.
On every episode of Verses, we challenge groups of musicians to each write and record a new song. The inspiration for each new song comes from the deck. The deck has 3 categories: lyrics, arrangement, instruments. Each group randomly selects inspiration cards from the deck. Each group has to use 3 cards from each category as the inspiration for their song. Today, both groups meet face-to-face at Sabine Valley's high school. Together, they'll both draw their inspiration cards from the deck.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we go. The ocean or oceans should be prominent. There's a few lines about the ocean, but there's a middle part that's supposed to make you feel like the ocean, I guess. I don't know if that's breaking the rules or I don't know how. The first line is, she's starlight on a calm and lonely sea. So it kind of sounds like the calm and lonely sea. And then there's another thing about oysters too. There's a line about oysters. So. I'm really thinking pizza.
I think more in guitar terms than word terms. Yeah. I have no idea at all what it's about, lyric-wise.
Make the song sad.
It's gotta be.
Sometimes I write lyrics, but then I look at them and I look at them over and then again and again and again, to the point where I feel like, this kind of sounds like it's not gonna work out, like maybe it's cheesy or something. And then I kind of show one of them and they're like, oh wow, that's kind of good, or like, that's good. I'm like, really?
Favi sent me a text. She said, can you help me with lyrics? I'm like, okay. So she sent me what she had so far in snippets of lines, like this might work or this might work. And she asked me if I had a line that might work.
Well, since we have to incorporate oceans in it, I'm thinking more about like drowning in the ocean to make it more sad. You feel like you can't really do anything right, just go to the ocean. Because it's so big and no one's gonna ever know. And you just kind of...
It feels very put together when it's a happy song, right? But if it's a sad song, it just kind of flows. It just kind of comes out of you.
Steady streams poured out in silence fell into my mouth.
I had one ocean line, but it didn't really fit. And she said, but you gotta do that later because it's really good. I'm not gonna say it because someone's gonna steal it.
It's a good code.
You slang in the song.
Dang.
But before I was like Googling like slang words or slang phrases. You're like giving someone the cold shoulder.
It's metaphors, I guess, because it says she's starlight on a calm. She's a landmine trampled on her feet. That's the next thing. So it's like all these different things that this person is, like a list of all these different. She's this. She's a runner. She's an oyster.
Oh yeah.
No whole notes in at least 2 verses. Only quarter, half, eighth, and or 16th notes per instrument. Minor chords in the verses.
Well, I had an idea of doing something like funky, but I kind of like discarded that a little bit, but then we drew the cards, and I thought this could work with that. Like the bam, 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 bam.
What about the other line?
No, that was on the spot.
Come on. No instrument solos? Are you kidding me? The entire song should be a drum solo.
Basically, you got the A minor to D. We've just got that ocean part in lieu of the solo.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
no solos.
Yes. If Jerry's playing a part that stands out, that's technically
I do have a part that
right?
stands out, as a matter of fact.
See?
I wouldn't call it a solo, though.
See, that's the thing. Is like, what is a
riff.
solo? Here's
I will not be silent.
Here's the definition of the solo. If you have to move your neck upwards, that's the solo, right? And you can get up here like this.
You gotta be kidding me. I already read it. I can't read it.
Use a castanet.
Uh-oh.
What? Do y'all know what a castanet
You play castanet.
I'm sure.
Castanets are wooden instruments used to accompany flamenco dancing. Castanets can be played with both hands, or, for a more user-friendly version, with a handle.
Is this really a castanet, or is it say castanet on the box? I don't know. I mean, it sounds like it. For one thing, this thing unties. Did you know that? Drake is getting it to stop, right? I think there's a lot of tricks to it, actually. It's almost like I want to try it with the music. Ba-da-ba, da-da-da. Like that, right? Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Use a keyboard or synthesizer prominently in the song.
What do you think about that?
Pulled your card.
You want to do that?
That's pretty crazy.
This
That's gonna be bad. Everyone's gonna hate it. Yeah, that's the idea.
I'm from the 70s, so the song is kind of just very percussive, and then it gets to that point, it just kind of spreads out. I think that's kind of cool. I like sit up here and do that kind of thing.
Use the mystery instrument.
What is that?
In the studio, I'll probably play these. I don't even know where it's going to be in the song yet, but probably I'll play them. It's pretty different from the stuff we normally do. It'll sound cool, probably.
There's not 12 of these, basically. So it's like, oh crap. And then I realized, oh, we did the song in A minor, which this just happens to be C major, A minor. So luckily we wrote the song in the right key. You know, get the bottles and things like that. And see, so you can get more of a note there. See, so I'll probably just stick like a lot of reverb on it to get more of like the big glass kind of feel. So that's the story of the Boom Whackers. Anyway, so there you go. That's cool.
Today, we are going to record our song, 2710. And it's been great working with all the people as usual. Although the drummer, he could be better.
The drum beat is alright. Has cowbell in it. I like the bass and the guitar parts.
Yes, I can feel the real groove, and I like how it ends, to be honest, because it's like, it sounds like a build-up, but it's really not. And I just like it overall. I just want to hear the lyrics.
The singer, she's good.
In my opinion, the song is pretty much done. I already have all the lyrics down, which is a miracle. Stepping off, which is annoying, or like, you know, like stop annoying. And I had to look at the definitions and what it meant in order to figure out that I'm gone is supposed to be slang, because that means like bye. I mean, I guess in this way it could have two meanings? I don't know.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
My name is Myra Velasquez and I'm 17.
Hey, my name is Oliver Lorgan. I'm 15.
My name's Will Cag, I'm 14.
My name is Fabi Elba and I'm 17.
Versus is proud to present Sabine Valley's new song, 2710.
Steady streams poured out in silence fell into my mouth. Make me wonder why I can't stand to see you frown. I can't stand to see you frown. I'll draw myself out. I've got mine. Can't see, can't hold, can't be with me. How can I satisfy when I can't get what you give to me? My eyes, I'll wring them out. They never dry. I can't remember, I'm not just a brat, but I can't breathe in the ocean. It's pushing up against me. I can't move, I'm sinking. I can't move, I'm sinking. You drive me up the wall. Yes, sir, you were wrong. I don't know which side of me to believe. Hidden faces, changing masks. I wish you'd understand. I didn't hope to feel this helpless. The warmer your shoulder, the less weight I can take. The more I try to get out, the more I drown. You can't stand to see me drown. I've got mine. Can't see, can't hold, can't be with me. How can I satisfy when I can't get what you give to me? My eyes, I'll wring them out. They never dry. It's pushing up against me. I can't move, I'm sick. 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 I can't move, I'm sinking. You drive me up the wall. You drive me up the wall. Yes, sir, you were wrong. I don't know which side of me to believe. Hidden faces, changing masks. I wish you'd understand. I didn't hope to feel this helpless. It's all coming down. You wouldn't step off, so I drove, not knowing where I was going. I found myself in Acapulco, staring down at the ocean below me, lost in its facade. I'm gone.
Hey, I just got here. We're gonna do some recording now. We're gonna record The Innocent Gun.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Right here.
Yep.
So we recorded the drum tracks for The Innocent Gun today, and it went really well, actually, considering that I'd never We had never played it together at all before up until this.
Overall, I think we nailed it after a good 46 or 47 takes later. It was close. One more time.
Ready?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. This is it.
It's such a weird fill.
Alright, you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. I still think the one you did before was better.
I want to do it again. Honestly, it's that second hit that he comes into it is early. And the last hit is late, and in the end, it all falls into 4/4.
Right.
That's what I want to play.
Okay.
But there's no time to play that at all.
For the hell of it, let's do one more shot.
All right.
There's a lot of people probably think it's pro-gun, or maybe people think it's, and it doesn't have anything to do with that at all, right? Has nothing to do. Has nothing to do with an actual gun.
No,
there's nothing better for the social discourse than a misunderstood rock and roll lyric, right?
That's true. But somebody's misinterpretation is just as important as the.
It tells a lot about the person that misunderstood the song, perhaps. It's really about regrets. It's about regrets. Yes. Very good.
Versus is proud to present Jeff Coleman and the Feeder's new song, The Innocent Gun.
She
It's time to say goodbye to our songwriters. Perhaps you'll go and see them perform. Perhaps you'll download their album or stream their songs on your favorite service. Perhaps you'll buy one of their t-shirts. Perhaps you'll see them again.
It's another song made to turn you on to your mind and soul, deep end of the pool. What's the soul?